clients were still there to go and check to see what was going on and to make sure that if there was such a situation, he would report it so that it could be addressed, or if he could just move it, and he would move it in himself. You understand? Because he had all of his supplies, he had his little rig, he had his gloves, he had all of the materials that he needed to make sure that the garbage site situation was addressed and properly resolved. And whatever he requested, they tried to assist him with. And so the same thing can be done here. Eleuthera, which is much more advanced than South Andros, could be doing these things. Because the garbage site, where this island that has much more tourists than South Andros, that gets more attention than South Andros, should not have garbage sites that are a nasty mess, that are visible and the very first things that the tourists see as soon as they drive upon the island. So you're driving through Palmetto Point, garbage on the side of the road. You're driving through Waterford, coming into Deep Creek, garbage on the side of the road. And it looks nasty and a hot mess. I'm hoping that there is some effort to try to resolve this issue so that we don't have to consistently deal with this nasty embarrassment. All right? And so that's my suggestion to local government, to Chairperson Julius Camp, and to the Department of Environmental Services, with whoever's in charge of that institution. All right? All right. Let's move on. Yes. All right. Yesterday, or day before yesterday, there's a BOB panic attack. There was a day before yesterday, I think it was. There was a video that went viral showing hundreds of persons in one of the BOB branches in Nassau saying that their monies were not on their accounts and they needed them recovered. And there was a whole thing. And persons were saying that their monies had been stolen or their accounts had been hacked. That's what they were saying. Their accounts had been hacked and cleaned off. And so it was a whole disaster. Now, you had persons in Eleuthera who were making similar claims, and we know this because we were at the bank at one point when one person went to the counter and was explaining to someone, to the cashier, about some issue with their account and the money not being there. Now, I ended up, so Bank of the Bahamas already sent out a notice or sent out some reports saying that the information that was out is not entirely correct. It was just some issue with the credit card with the movement of funds that were being charged via credit card, particularly from Amazon. And so a lot of, because they were associating a lot of the issues with Amazon purchases. Now, what they were saying was that Bank of the Bahamas was taking the money off once a person charged it and putting it on hold, but when Amazon charged, it was still going through. And so 2 sets of money was on hold. So persons who thought they had monies on their account, their monies were not there. But technically it was there, but just on hold. Now, I did speak with a young man today who contacted me, and he told me that no, and he's in Eleuthera. He is in Eleuthera, and he told me no, it's not just that is not completely resolved.